Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. This is Rusty78609, alive and in color from Capitan, New Mexico on a nice morning. 63 degrees, pretty clear here, and no wind, so it's not bad. And today is a brand new month. How about that? It's the first day of July. Hey, Google, where did July get its name?
On the website Britannica.com, they say, its original name was Quintilis, Latin for the fifth month, indicating its position in the early Roman calendar.
Well, actually, it was named after Julius Caesar in 44 BCE. Thank you. And moving right along I want to give a shout out to Becky and Randy from Lubbock, Texas. Good morning to you, and thank you for bringing me some always useful beer. Anyway, thank you. I enjoyed the visit. Hope you have a safe trip back to Lubbock. And again, thank you for dropping by and bringing me some good old cold beer. Nice. Speaking of beer, today is Friday, Beer 30 today. And I don't know if I'll be able to come up with a good story or not. Maybe I can, maybe I can't. But we'll talk about something and we'll chill out and relax and enjoy the evening. But anyway, what else? For a noon video, I'm going to talk about this little area here where I live and some of the things that go on. Just a short little video, and we'll just keep it going. Doom, 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 doom. And never worry about things you cannot change. And if you really want to change something, you've got power to change things. The definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over and expecting different results. Okay? So, if my opinion, don't watch the news. Okay? Here's something that's got up here at the top, a little note. It says, now you can apply a stricter setting to hold even more potentially inappropriate comments for review. Well, I like to have them. That way I can feed them to Matilda. Matilda needs something to eat. Anyway, today is the first day of the rest of your life. Make it a good one. It's the day after yesterday, day before tomorrow. It is right now, and right now just went right on by. So if there's anything you want to do in life, I suggest you get busy doing it, or it ain't going to get done. And anyway, I've been living in the RV a long time. Everybody knows that. Hey, Google, tell us a joke.
How do trees access the internet? They log in.
All right, not a great one, but better than nothing, I guess. What else we got here this morning? Anyway, moving along to the reason I'm here this morning, comments. This is on. I got several on the hail of a video about the hail. Anyway, this is Ralph P. Says, isn't that nice that you have that canopy? We rarely get hail in Florida, but we sure get ferocious lightning. Thanks for sharing, Rusty. You're very welcome. The steaming bean. Although hail can cause quite a bit of damage, the sound can lull me into a relaxed mood. Okay, good for you, steaming bean. Carl H. Hi, Rusty. It's Friday morning for me. It's Friday morning for me, too. And I hear a lone osprey yelling this morning. I'll catch up on a few of your videos on Sunday morning. I hope you had a good Thursday, and we'll have a good Friday as well. I hope to see more crocodile today. Well, you're out where the crocodile are. Be careful. The Dogman Chronicles. That's Jim and his dogs living in a van. Check that channel out on YouTube. He says, hey, oh yes, the rain sure was needed. Happy July. Hope you and the goats have a fun weekend. Well, this is the two-eared goat giving you a stinking two-eared goat kiss this morning. And yeah, if you've ever raised goats, they stink. Dale Schmidt on Driving New Mexico. What price range is the Chevy Spark? Is it all electric? Thanks. Price range? I don't know what they are now. I bought a 2021 new delivered standard shift that I don't have anymore. I traded it for an automatic, and I probably have a total of 14,000 tied up in this new one. So I don't. They're probably 20 now. Is it all electric? It has a battery. No, it's not electric. It's got a four-cylinder motor. Rick Roberts, 100K after done. That's on the Tiny Home Depot. See, Rick Roberts says it would cost you 100,000 after you got it completed. Well, that's the way he would do it. Okay, now you could do it. You could live in it for 16,000. It's up to you. Let's make it bacon. This is on a hell of a video. By far the most relaxing video I've seen in day. Thanks much, Rusty, as it was a long day, and this is just what I needed. All right, well, that's good. Deb on the tiny home, she says, dodged a bullet in 3 times. I'd say you're a winner. Yeah, I just couldn't get it done. Well, I could have got it done, but it was a little more expensive than I expected. In fact, it was about 50% more than I expected. So we're not doing a tiny home. I'm living in one right now. It's a Class C motorhome, and I may do a video about it because I've lived in it full time for a year and a half now. Maybe give people an update on living in a Class C. Dawn MT Wild. Oh my goodness, this is on a hell of a video. Oh my goodness, the first sign of hail around me, I run, get my floor mats and put them over my windshield and my back window. I've had to replace too many windshields and back windows because of hail. Ha ha. One time I had hail coming through my RV vent covers, broke them all out, and I had huge hail bouncing around inside my RV. Says, I'm so glad your hailstorm was a gentle one. Well, thank you, Dawn. Yeah, the largest hail I've ever been in an RV was out in Alpine, Texas at La Vista RV Park on 118 South. And the hail was as big as softballs, like this. Yeah, it punched 22 holes in the roof of the RV. 22. The RV was totaled. My truck was not totaled, but it did about $8,000 worth of damage. Of course, the windows. Prairie Night Moon. Well, that was exciting. That was on a hell of a video. Same thing here. Dale Pointer. Let's see what Dale's got here this morning for poetry. Raindrops are falling on the patio, and just like Rusty, he's ready to go. Lucky it ain't going to snow. Those raindrops are falling on the patio. Home base was calling, you know. But one thing is clear, Rusty has a beer. Well, actually, I didn't. It was a little early in the day, but thank you, Dale, for your poetry, and enjoy your day. TB, hail to the old stinking goat. Well, this is the old original one-eared goat giving you a stinking goat kiss this morning. Time for dirt. Wow, what the hail. I hear you. RV Living with the Geezer. Check that channel out. Cooling things down. Yeah, it did cool them down. It's been, we've had a little rain around. The lows for the next 10 days are going to be 58 to 62, and the highs are going to be 78 to 82. And I have to say, as compared to what it is in most of Texas, that's excellent. Okay. Anyway, Brixico, you had a great seat for that beautiful show. I just kind of got trapped there. Anyway, this is Gary Mayo. This is on my new RV car tow dolly. I've purchased several of these over the years. I go to a local rental equipment dealer, find the manager, and get one for $500 to $600. The ones used for rental market are stout and sturdy. You might have to check a couple of places to find a place that will sell you one. Well, it's a little late now. I've got a new one. Now, the only difference is the ones from U-Haul that they sell, they weigh about 750 pounds. This one weighs not quite, well, it weighs about 500, but I mean, at least I can move it around. Thank you, Gary. Robert Archuleta. Man, I bet it smells wonderful there in that with that rain. Enjoy your evening, Rusty. Yeah, it was okay. Yeah. And this is on comment called You So Grouchy. There is a hair cutting place attached to the laundromat. You could get your hair cut while you wait for your clothes to wash or dry. Once a month would be just about right. Well, You So Grouchy, why don't you do that? Huh? You can get your hair cut 7 days a week if you want to. But I do me, you so grouchy. I hope that you know that. No, I do me. I just comb it forward, cut a circle out of it, and I go on down to the next year. Anyway, Amblade says, why start something that's going along fine? No, I hear you, man. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. And besides that, haircuts are expensive, and every time I go to a barber or male or female, I come out and it takes me a month or so to get it back the way I like it. This is on a hailstorm. Ramona Rain, Rusty. You get all the good you get all the good sights and all the great weather. Uh, Love it here in North Texas. We get the good weather, but you get the best. Yep. I would enjoy a good drink, coffee, tea, or beer. Well, good for you, Ramona. Do it, do it, do it. J.A. on comment call says, Carly Simon, 1971. These are the good old days, also known as Anticipation, a great song. Yeah, she she was the daughter of a wealthy family, and no, and her and was it James Taylor got married? I think. Anyway, Raccoon Little Bear, the hell you say? Yeah, you got it. Angela Buxton, love that sound. Sure wish it would head up to Raton, New Mexico. Well, be careful what you wish for. You may get it. I mean, this is Janitor on Fire. That's the person's name. Thumbs up to you. Darlene Horn, what the hell does it just follow you everywhere? No, it just hails in places, and sometimes I'm there and sometimes I'm not. Al Fur, good morning. Good morning to you, Al Fur. Same person, thumbs up. Joe9209 says, nice storm. Option 1 could include putting your Kindle reader over your head. That wouldn't be a hell of a lot of protection, but I guess it'd be better than nothing. You know what I mean? But anyway, yeah, these Kindle readers, man, speaking of which, they got a lot of bugs in them. Man, I was reading last night and the thing had to reboot 2 times, man. And I'm thinking, if I could figure out a way to read a regular book and eat my little snack at the same time in the evenings. I did it years ago. I don't know how I did it. I have to kind of think about that. But anyway, we'll talk more about Kindles one of these days. This is Tom Gardner. Says, how about some Cushman Eagle stories? I think heard you say you had one. Yeah, I did. I had a red one, 8 horsepower, and yeah, it was a good little. I mean, it was. I can't believe I got it. But what it was, well, I mean, I could tell you the story of it. I think I've told it before. But anyway, I got one, and I mean, I rode the wheels off that thing. We lived about 3 miles out of town on the farm, and man, I burned up that highway. Alvin Massot, enjoy your day, Rusty. You too, Alvin. Alvin, remember there's a song about that too. Paul S. I think that's the thunderstorm we had last night here in central Utah. Sent it your way. You're welcome. Well, thank you, Paul. Nomad Jack. Nomad Jack. Okay. Hey, Rusty, Mo wants his haircut bowl back. Just kidding. Don't feed me to Matilda. No, a lot of people think I use a bowl and cut it out, but I don't. It's real simple. I don't need a bowl. I never have used a bowl, but I guess if you do, it's okay with me. But no, I just comb it all forward and take the scissors and just cut a circle right on out and then comb it back and I'm done. Takes about 2 minutes. WTBM123, cool. Thank you. The Dog Man Chronicles. Check that channel out on YouTube. Good comment call. Thanks, Rusty. You're welcome, Dog Man Chronicles. That's Jim and his dogs living in a van. Sherry Hooker. Rusty, I enjoyed our ride and conversation, though you couldn't hear my side of it. That was I was driving the Class C the other day. Scotty Thompson, the mass bowler from Wisconsin, Copper Man. And this is on the hailstorm. It says, cool video talk, Rusty. LOL, hailstorm, rainstorm, Rusty. Yep, you got it right, Scotty. This is Captain Trips. Truly a hail of a video. See there? What it truly was. I didn't mislead anybody. Greg Prince. Beer 30, Rustifier, enjoy the ride. Yeah, we got a Beer 30 coming up tonight. Be about 4:30 Mountain Time. Kathy Hatfield, I would pick option 1. Yeah, option 1 is do nothing. How neat, same person. King for a Day. Now that was a hell of a video. See there? Told you. Marty, good video. Enjoy it. Off topic. I was watching and then wondered if you ever thought of a Quonset hut for a tiny home. It just popped into my head. See what being in the service does to you. Yeah, you were in there one day too long. No, they won't let you live in one here. Now you might be able to use it as a storage building, but you couldn't live in it. In fact, but you mentioned that, and when I grew up on a farm in Kennedy, Texas, we did have a Quonset hut there. The little plywood walls are about maybe this thick, half an inch maybe, and it was just what it was. A temporary fold up, easy to move building, but it was permanent where we were. And the guy that worked for us, named Andreas, lived in it. And in the center, it had a little fireplace and stuff. On the right hand side, it had a cot, and in the front, it had a little desk. And yeah, he lived in it all the years that he worked there on the farm for us. He worked for my grandfather too, apparently. But yeah, Quonset hut. Yeah, brings back old memories. I may talk about old Andreas. Scotty Thompson, cool video talk, Rusty. Thank you, Scotty, the copper man from Wisconsin. Fake news ignored. That's the person's name. We'll do a few more here. Thought you had sold this lot long ago. I did. I bought it back this March. Aurora lights. Dad taught me when I was a kid how to run in between raindrops. And I answered, when your dad gets out of the asylum. When does your dad get out of the asylum? Running between raindrops is a little tough. But if you can do it, good for you. This is Con over 55. What is this, Rusty? Oh, where is this? Capitan, New Mexico. On the Hail, Capitan, right here. It's right here. It was right here. Aurora lights. Looks great, Rusty. Lee County, New Mexico is always the dry one. Goes all around us in the southeast corner of New Mexico. Well, they're cloud seeding in the southeastern New Mexico, so you may get something. If what'll happen is you get too damn much. Christian Smith, what's that wet stuff falling from the sky? Hadn't seen any around here in Texas. And Ramona Rain says, neither have I. No rain here in Texas. Maybe Saturday or Monday, hopefully. Well, in central Texas, they got a little bit around the Austin area. Enjoy every day. Hope that the water doesn't do too much damage to the backless chair. Yeah, no kidding. That's expensive furniture. No kidding. We'll do two more here and then we'll shut her down. This is Bob Steen or Stein, depending on which side of the Mississippi you're on. You're right, Rusty. The mind changer would have been a little bit too severe. You might have jumped up and banged on their skull with your fist a few times, though, maybe knocked some sense into the punks. No, these kids here, even though they do juvenile things, they're still responsive and respectful to adults. In other words, if you tell them to stop something, they'll stop. They don't just tell you to buzz off. They do kid things, but they still have manners. Anyway, no more A. Thanks. No, nice. Thanks for sharing. You're welcome. And Rosemary Collins says, beautiful weather. I wish we could have some of that rain. Well, we've had a good monsoon season so far here in Capitan, New Mexico. In fact, I've got a weed whacker coming today, and I need to get some weeds taken care of. But having said that, guys, from Capitan, New Mexico on a Friday morning, about 6:35, this is Rusty 78609 saying, thumbs up, carpe diem. Carpe diem says, carpe diem, adios, bye-bye, buy anything you want, anytime. But if you think about it, use the link to Amazon products in the description of all my videos. Why? Because it doesn't cost you a penny. Just click on the link, go to Amazon, buy whatever you want. And then what else? Drink plenty of water. 3 or 4 quarts a day won't hurt you. It's good for you. It'll help you avoid gout, kidney stones, and it'll also help you lose weight because you'll be full of water and you will not want to eat so much, as in what? Snack, And the only way to lose weight and keep it off, and you know it and I know it, what? Eat less. You can try every diet in the world, but if you're putting in more calories than you're getting rid of, you're going to blow up like a balloon. And then what else? Take deep breaths. Breathe in really deep. Hold it for a few seconds and then breathe out slowly. Why? Because that relieves stress, and relieving stress does what? Lowers your blood pressure. Is that good for you? You bet it is. Do that several times a day. It won't hurt you. And then what else? Stretch, stretch, stretch. Swivel, swivel, swivel. Walk, walk, walk. Pedal, pedal, pedal. Exercise your body once or twice a day, every single day. Why? Because you'll feel better immediately and you may live longer, healthier because of that one thing. And then what else? Stand guard at the door of your mind. Do not let negative Nancy or negative Ned get inside of your head. This is your head, your brain, your frontal lobes, your consciousness. All those little neurons in there are forming neural links, which is every single thought you have. So common sense says add good ingredients. Okay, easy done, huh? Yeah, it's real easy to do, except for one thing. Don't watch the news. Do not watch the news. Why? Well, because, as you know, it's all negative crap, all right? Exaggerations and sometimes total lies. And if you can't do anything about it anyway, why worry yourself? Why not walk outside, see the dew on the grass, and drink a cup of coffee? It'd be much more enjoyable. Anyway, accentuate the positive, eliminate the negative, enjoy your life one day or one moment at a time. At ease, carry on, adios, bye bye, hasta luego, vaya con Dios, aloha, until the noon video, which will be a little something about this neighborhood here. Anyway, guys, adios, carry on, enjoy. Got a weekend coming up and July the 4th. Bye bye.